Welcome, everyone, wherever you are in the world. Welcome, welcome. Today is the Author's Corner, as it is every Tuesday morning on the Own It platform. I am your host today and the only participant, Teresa Ann Palmer. I'm a holistic cardiology nurse practitioner, and I like to say I'm the nurse, and I am known as the nurse who connects individuals to their heart. And by connecting to their heart, being aware of their heart, using their heart to help them rather than us worried about what's going to happen to our heart, people become empowered. So I empower individuals to take control of their health and well being, to be in charge, not only with their heart health, but with all health. I authored a book called Heal Your Heart from Within. And originally, what we were going to do today, when I thought I had a panel with me, was we were going to talk about excerpts from our book, messages that we wanted our listening audience to know, to benefit from. And I was calling that gifting. So we were going to gift our gifts to you. So since I'm alone, I'm still going to follow with that, but for about the next 15, 20 minutes, what I'm going to do, besides starting and finishing with a brief meditation and breath work that you could do at any time, which is my gift to you. What I'm also going to talk about is how much as authors should we share our work? Should we share our book on social media? And I don't mean advertising it. What I mean is sharing the information with everyone, or should we give them just a few nuggets and then say, buy my book? Well, I'm for the former, the first one. And now, before we get into that, let's start with a brief meditation. It's only 3 minutes long. So, unless you're driving, what I'd like you to do is close your eyes. Find a comfortable spot where you could sit or lie down undisturbed for the next few minutes. As you close your eyes, begin to feel your breath. Take a deep breath in, a deep inhale to the count of 8. Hold the breath for a moment if that's comfortable for you, and then exhale slowly to the count of 8. Inhale, hold, exhale. If any thoughts come in your mind, simply acknowledge that they're there, because as human beings, we think, and we can't clear our mind or empty our mind. What we could do is not let these little annoyances disturb us in our meditation. So if any thoughts come in your mind, thank them for coming, and then watch them float away as a cloud. So you have your eyes closed, you're sitting undisturbed, you're breathing in, you're breathing out. You're being present in the moment. You're not letting fear, worry, anxiety take hold of you because you are totally present. You are dealing with what's in the present moment, not what could happen, what should happen, or anything that did happen. And now I'd like you, when you're ready, to open your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I hope that makes you feel good. It's a meditation that's simple, it's quick, and you could do it at any time. If you're driving, keep your eyes open, simply watch the road, but inhale, exhale, and just focus then on your driving. That's another way of doing this meditation. And that is from my book, Heal Your Heart from Within. And in my book was written to give individuals the knowledge and the tools that they need and can utilize to be self confident, to be self aware. In other words, to be empowered so they could become a partner in their healthcare. Because for over 25 years, I've been in the field of cardiology. I'm a holistic cardiology nurse practitioner, which means that not only do I do traditional cardiology in a cardiology practice, yes, I prescribe medications, yes, I prescribe procedures, yes, I follow up with all those things, but I also give my patients the tools of meditation, of yoga if they wish, of dealing with their emotions, of being aware, and of understanding about their self care. Because the statistics aren't good on self care. Only about 30% of people understand what self care is. And out of that, only 15% actually practice self care, which tells us something. Many times when you go to a provider, a cardiologist, or primary care provider, they'll tell you, "Oh, eat this way," or "Get some exercise," or "Do this." That's fine, but you don't really understand why you're doing it. So the explanation has to be, what is the benefit for you? And I will give an example. I play pickleball and tennis, and I play with a person, a man whose wife had a heart attack. And she was told by a few people and by her provider that she should do some yoga because yoga is good for you. That's all she knew. Her husband came to me, we were playing, and he said, "Oh, my wife's trying to do this yoga class. She's really wasting her money. It's $20 a class. She doesn't know if she really likes it." So I asked him, I said, "Well, what is it about the yoga that she doesn't like?" He said, "Well, she really doesn't know. She was kind of told to do it, but she doesn't know if she's seeing any benefit." So I spoke to her on the phone and we talked a little bit about yoga. And it turns out she had had a heart attack. She also had some inflammation, chronic inflammation, which is a major contributor to heart disease and having a heart attack. So, yes, it was important for her to reduce the amount of inflammation in her body. One way to do that is to manage and reduce your stress. Well, she wasn't a person that really just wanted to sit quietly. She didn't really care for that. She liked to take walks, which is good. But with yoga, I explained to her that yoga is about being present. It's about being present in your body. It's about leveling off the stress response. And by that, I mean, I explained to her that cortisol, when you're under stress, cortisol is produced in large amounts and it causes inflammation. It's one of the factors in the production of inflammation. An overproduction of cortisol leads to an overproduction of inflammation, which then, instead of being helpful, like if you have an infection, what it actually does is it kind of turns the body on itself. And this inflammatory process can break plaque off from the coronary arteries, the fat that may be sitting in the coronary arteries and cause a heart attack, which may have been the case with this person. Well, once I explained what yoga was, why I believed that she was doing it and why I would recommend it to her, she began to enjoy the yoga class because she didn't any longer look at it as, why am I there? Why am I doing this when I could be doing something else? She looked at it as, I'm leveling out the hormones, the response in my body. I'm putting my body back in balance, whether it be doing the physical postures or asanas, as they're called, or whether it be doing some breathing in yoga, or whether it be the rest at the end, which is called Shavasana, which in my experience, I'm also a yoga therapist. I only take right now private clients. I don't do it in a group or in a YMCA or anything like that. But a lot of people think that when you lie down quietly, close your eyes, and just rest, that you're wasting your time. You could be exercising on a bicycle, doing another machine, maybe doing some weightlifting, but no, your body needs to recover. Your body needs the chance to really balance itself. And that's how your body balances itself through yoga. So that's just an example of once we become self aware and once we know why we're doing self care, we practice it. It's not just go out and do something or somebody suggests it because that's what is popular at the time. It's really understanding the benefit for you. And I like to call it what's in it for you. And I think that's what self-care is really all about, is what's in it for you. There has to be something in it for you or you're not going to do it. You're not going to see any results. So that's what my book is about. It's all about giving people the tools, the knowledge, so that they can take charge of their health and well being, that whatever self care they choose to do, they could understand why they're doing it and what the benefit is. So that's what holistic cardiology is. It's a traditional cardiology, but it's also giving people information and tools that if they choose and if that resonates with them, that they could then use to enhance the medical end of cardiology, the medications, the procedures, all of those things that are normally thought of. So, with that said, what I'd like to get into now is we've got about 8 minutes here or so. As authors, what should we share with our followers, with our subscribers, with everyone out there who's on social media? Should we just give them a glimpse of what we do? An example. I'm a coach. I have 10 steps to follow to lose 20 pounds. I'm going to give you two of them. And then I want you to read my book and book a consultation with me to see how I could further help you. Does that really help anybody? I don't really think it does. I had gotten frustrated years ago. I'm a Toastmaster for 20 years. And when I went to a conference, there was a person that was doing a boot camp, and it was about self-care. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was about public speaking. And this person had a book, and they had 8 steps to better yourself at public speaking. What are the essentials? And because I was a new Toastmaster, it was important to me. Well, the person gets up there, she starts out fine, she's engaging the audience. All of a sudden, she gives us 2 steps to public speaking, then pauses and says, well, if you want to know more, I'm having a master class on such and such a date. I have all the information here, and it's only $850. And you'll learn the rest of the steps. And you could also purchase my book in the back of the room and at the master class. And in it, I have the 10 steps, the 10 essential steps. Well, I was so disappointed, and so were a lot of other people, because did we really get information? No, we really, just to, it's like it's like showing a dog a treat and then breaking off a little piece of that treat and giving it to them. And then saying to them, well, if you do X, Y, and Z, and that I'm doing, then I'll give you the rest of the treat. Well, that's not fair to the dog. It's not fair to anybody. And so I believe that as authors, that we should share our work with the public. In fact, there's a well-known author, and I'm not going to mention her name because truthfully, I'm torn between two authors that may have done this. And they're authors from the Hay House, which is a large publishing company, now Hay House Penguin. And what they did was they actually gave all their information from their book to the public online in posts, excerpts from their book, gave them all the information, all the tools these people could ever need to be successful in what their work was and what they were promoting these people to achieve. And guess what? Sales went through the roof. They became, well, the person became a very well-known Hay House author. Did she give her information away freely? Absolutely. But it's necessary, I believe, to do that. Because if people can resonate and they could connect with you and you give them the information, they're still going to buy your book because number one, they want something to refer back to. They may not remember every single thing that you said. And number two, you've given them a connection with you. They trust you. They resonate with you. And they know you're just not trying to do a sales pitch, that you're not just trying to sell your books to become a number one best-selling author or anything like that. And you have that connection. And now people see you realistically. They see you as a real person with something to offer, and they will buy what you have to offer. So I would tell any author, go for it. Give all the information that you can out there. Give them your whole book. Give them your whole manuscript online. It's not going to deter people from you. It's going to actually bring people towards you. Because also, think of it this way, when you give of yourself freely, it opens you up for the abundance of receiving. It's always a give and take. So I hope that that is clear to everybody and that it resonates with you. And if it does, you could certainly write it in the comments and let us know on Own It how you feel about this. I'd like to end now with another meditation. And this is a heartfelt meditation. It's a meditation of love, and it's a meditation of understanding. And we're all interconnected. We all want the same thing, regardless of who we are, where we are in the world, anything. What we all want is to be respected and to be heard. That's all. It's simple. That's all we really want. And if we could really accomplish this as a world, I think we would avoid a lot of the violence and a lot of that attention getting that we're seeing now. So again, what I'd like you to do, as long as you're not driving, is sit or lie quietly. Close your eyes. Again, take a deep breath in, hold it for a few seconds if it's comfortable, and exhale. Do that 3 times. Inhale and exhale. When you've done that, place your hands on your heart, the left side of your chest, and feel your heart beating. Lub dub, lub dub. Your heartbeat is unique to you. As you feel your heart beating, feel it, the love inside your heart. And what I would like you to do is see this love and this heartbeat as growing as a big yellow ball, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's extending outside of you. And what I'd like you to do is see that yellow ball extending and extending until everything around you becomes immersed in that yellow ball. Imagine this ball sending out love, near and far, to people you know, to people you don't know, to people you may meet in the future, or people that you may never meet. Send it out to the entire world. You can do this for a few minutes, or if you can, do it for 7 to 10 minutes if that's comfortable for you. If not, do it for a couple, 2 or 3 minutes. Do it as a really quick meditation. And then watch that yellow ball. As you're engulfed in that yellow ball, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. What you've done is you sent love, peace, and understanding and compassion to the entire world. You could do this meditation as often as you like, as long length of time as you like. Do it frequently, perhaps every morning or every evening. And remember that you are the change that you would like to see in the world. That too is in my book, Heal Your Heart from Within. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, as an author, an Own It contributing author, and a member of the Own It family, we so appreciate our subscribers, our followers, and anyone listening to our broadcasts. We wish everyone peace, joy, compassion, and especially love. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.